Alright, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone that rule impeccably well. And Shalom to the Akim that's pushing his truth in sincerity across the globe. Right now, I just want to get into a quick video based on this article I've discovered on ViceNews.com. Now it reads, Venezuela just took a huge step towards controlling all access to the internet. Now I'll read that again. Venezuela just took a huge step towards controlling all access to the internet. Now this is going to be a famine of the word, update video, but just looking at how things are progressing in Venezuela. Now if you don't already know, there's mayhem happening in Venezuela right now, which has been happening for the last few years, right? Virtually, their country has gone downhill to the point where, you can't even buy a dozen eggs for a normal price. You got to pay like $1,200. And, food is scarce. You've got people traveling miles upon miles, trying to get government aid. And, it's terrible out there, man. There's no proper law system, enforced. And, Venezuela really is just a shadow of things to come worldwide, man. That's why whenever I see, something regarding Venezuela and what's happening there currently, the spirit jumps on me to do a video on it, man, because people, think that, Venezuela is a far-fetched situation, where it just shows you that, but that whole Venezuela situation, it happened in a very fast period of time, man. People weren't expecting what happened in Venezuela. It kind of overtook them like a thief in the night, just like how Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to make his return, man. So it says here, Venezuela's government has blocked access to the anonymous Tor network, and we've condemned as a flagrant violation of human rights that mirrors the repressive online censorship of China and Iran. Now, what this Tor network basically is a form or a method, rather a method where you can, go online and contact people and browse anonymously without the government detecting what you are doing, or these media networks and broadband providers detecting what you're viewing, man. So they basically blocked this way of communicating through the internet over in Venezuela, man, right? Which they've just said here is a violation of human rights. So that control has been taken away from the people, man. And we'll read more into it. It says the restriction is part of a wider crackdown by the administration of President Nicolas Maduro, which wants to control what information Venezuelans can access. I'll read that again. The restriction is a part of a wider crackdown by the administration of President Nicolas Maduro, which wants to control the information Venezuelans can access, man. Now, this right here is coming worldwide, man, right? And that's prophecy. That's coming worldwide, and that's prophecy, man, because they want to control what you can see. They want to control what you're searching up on the internet, and they're going to restrict you from viewing certain things that are up on the internet, especially, the content concerning, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, and prophecy, man, right? When this thing really pops off, when the men of the Lord are not able to go out on the highways and the byways and preach this gospel, all of these, thousands of videos that we've uploaded on YouTube, right? You're not going to be able to watch those videos no more, man, right? Because the word of the Lord from that day on is going to be ceased, right? From the prophets, man. We ain't going to be preaching the word no more, because we would have fulfilled our course and our lot concerning that prophecy. That's why, the scriptures say, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, man. right? Now it says here, Tor, an encrypted network that allows users to browse the web anonymously without having to reveal their location, has been heavily used by citizens to circumvent the country's already harsh online controls. Right? Now if you scroll down, maybe I wanted to get to, it says, while the Tor network is best known as a tool for accessing the dark web, including illicit job markets and cybercrime forums, it has also become vital for activists and journalists in countries with repressive regimes. Countries such as China, Iran, Ethiopia, and Russia have all blocked or tried to block access to the network in recent years. As I said, this is going to be a worldwide thing, man. Right? The government's been trying to, get rid of the internet. Right? Because through the internet, how many brothers have been woken up into this truth, man? Right? The majority of brothers actually hear about the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai through the use of the internet, man, which is the unicorn, according to the scriptures. Right? So that's why it's such a vital component, and that's why Esau wants to have it shut down for good, man, because too many people are waking up. You got people waking up in Venezuela, Colombia, Mexico, all around the world, Ireland. There's people watching these videos all around the world and listening to the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai being broken down by the prophets, man. Right? Now it says here, by declaring a state of emergency in the wake of these protests, Maduro has managed to concentrate his power, leading to a brutal crackdown against protesters, including arbitrary detention and even torture, man. So it just shows you, how important it is for the government, all governments really around the world, primarily Esau's governments, to have complete control of the people. Right? Complete and full control of the people, man. Right? And they will declare a state of emergency. Right? They will create martial law to have things go their way. Now it says Pedro James Criollo last month was arrested after he tweeted publicly available information about Maduro's travel plans, something he did regularly on Twitter. He was arrested and charged with crimes against the nation's security. His family did not see or hear from him for more than a month, and it was reported that he was tortured in order to give up his passwords to his social media accounts, man. Look, man, the times that we going to run into really soon ain't going to be no joke, man. Right? Everything is going to be locked down. Freedom of speech is not going to be possible. It's not going to exist. Right? You're going to tell a police officer about freedom of speech, you're going to gunbuck you, man, in that day. Right? Ain't going to be no such thing as freedom of speech. Right? The men of the Lord are going to be demonized, and the main motive of the so-called white man is to have the word of the Lord removed from the internet, man. Right? All the other jazz and, distractions that you see on the net, regarding, other subjects and topics, that's just a charade, man. Right? Because the real problem is the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai going out. That's the real problem. That's the real, issue that Esau has, that Esau has with the internet, man. Right? If it wasn't for the word of the Lord, Esau would have kept the internet running, and he wouldn't have any plans of restricting it or, trying to limit the content. It's because he wants to get rid of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's word on the internet and try and get rid of the elect, man. But that's not prophecy, and that's not going to happen. Now, this is Amos chapter 8 and 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, of hearing the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. So this is prophecy. This was ordained to happen, and this is a part of this kingdom going down. When the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai are no longer able to be heard, in the land, where the Lord's people dwelling, then the end is practically among us, man. And with that, I'll give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of GreatMillStone, and Shalom to the Akim across the globe. Shalom.